the Summer Series 25, a 4-part mid-season miniseries hosted by Melanie Taddeo, on topics including accessible housing in Canada, Disability Pride Month, grant writing, and lifelong learning. Learn more about what accessibility means in the context of Canada's housing crisis. Discover the fact that there is a Disability Pride Month. Listen to some instructive lessons on writing and applying for grants for charities, and consider the benefits of lifelong learning. Each of these topics is the focus of Connect for Life's 4-part mid-season mini-series, which was produced during the summer of 2025 and is hosted by Connect for Life's founder and CEO, Melanie Taddeo. Instructive, reflective, inspiring, and on demand for your convenience.
Part 4: Lifelong Learning.
Good day and welcome to another episode of A Melanie Minute. When you hear the term lifelong learning, what do you think about? I remember the first time I heard this term, I thought, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to learn every day for the rest of my life, not realizing what it truly meant. So lifelong learning is not about being in a classroom, not about going to school and learning. It's about increasing your learning for different areas of your life for personal and professional growth. It could be a hobby or interest that you want to take up. It could be to build confidence, such as practicing your public speaking skills, or even it could be something that you have interest in and want to learn more, taking courses that help improve you as a person. Lifelong learning comes in many different shapes, sizes, and formats. It can be something that's self-directed online. It could be attending a class or even doing Duolingo on an app. Think about it. I have been doing Duolingo ready for this? Are you ready? 680 days. Over that, I'm trying to learn Zulu. As I'm going to be doing Connect for Life South Africa, it's important for me to understand the different languages. Now, I can tell you it's teaching me the basics, but when I hear the words, I'm understanding a bit better. That's one form. Other times is going to a class to learn about photography or doing something that you are on your creative side that you perhaps just want to improve. Taking a writing course, or even attending a webinar or course that's online offered by different programs. Now, Connect for Life is all about lifelong learning for individuals of all abilities. Whether it's our Intro to Public Speaking course, our life skills courses, or our accessible voice and broadcasting course. This lifelong learning happens online, but in different formats. We get individuals to participate fully in the comfort of their own home or in the classroom at school in South Africa. We get them to step out of their comfort zone and try new things. Perhaps it's something that will help as an addition to their personal and professional growth. It doesn't mean that they're going to utilize this all the time, every day, but it makes them a better person. It helps them stay motivated. It also will help be an additional skill that they can add to a resume or even improving their confidence when going for those job interviews. The one thing I've discovered through Connect for Life lifelong learning is that the opportunities are endless. There's so many ways that we can look at lifelong learning. It could be something as simple as discovering a like or dislike and wanting to learn more, investigating and exploring. Recently, I had an individual come and ask me, what should I do to expand my learning? And I asked some questions, and I'd like to share them with you so you can ponder. What am I passionate about? What interests do I have? What areas have I never explored? And finally, what is my intention for this learning? Is it to grow my personally, professionally, or is it just to keep busy? This individual was able to then understand what they're looking for. Now, we know that there are many different types of lifelong learning courses online, and that could be looked upon as coaching or personal development, and those are great. But did you know that personal development doesn't have to cost you anything? Some of those courses can be very expensive. You can hire a coach for tens of thousands of dollars. But in fact, you can do it all by yourself. Look at that Duolingo app I mentioned earlier. At Connect for Life, we want to make sure access to lifelong learning is something that is available to everybody, no matter where they are. And this is why we are looking at evolving and making on-demand courses for our individual clients and our volunteers who participate. We have in the past created idea webinars where they can take a 12-module webinar series and learn about all the different areas of inclusion, diversity, equity, and accessibility. This helps them learn new skills to help inform them, educate them, but also something they can add to their resume and as a volunteer with us at Connect for Life. Similarly, the other benefits of lifelong learning help keep your mind sharp, build that confidence, and definitely let you step outside of your comfort zone to try new things. So I'm going to ask you a question. What do you do for lifelong learning? Are you taking up a new interest or hobby? Are you learning a new language? Or are you interested or curious to learn something that you've never even thought of exploring? There's so many opportunities out there, and I encourage you to discover them. Reach out to us at Connect for Life if you want to learn about our upcoming on-demand courses or other opportunities for you to get involved to improve your lifelong learning. Also, most importantly, don't forget, as we get older, it's important to keep our minds sharp and agile, and lifelong learning helps us accomplish that. So next time you have an opportunity, dive deep, indulge, and learn more about lifelong learning. I'd love to hear what you've got up your sleeve for lifelong learning. Until next time.
You have been listening to Connect for Life, the podcast. Connect for Life is a Canadian-based registered charity committed to eliminating barriers for people with disabilities. Visit connectforlife.ca and join us in helping people with disabilities become the champions of their growth stories.